first pitch right after this. Just about set to go and getting the start. Mitch Keller, what do we have on him?
Now playing first.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Ramon Laureano, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Man at second. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And a pitch.
No, ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
And he deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Outside low, 1-0.
1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 3-2. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Keller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seat runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Merrill on at first. Nobody out. Runner goes again. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through. Base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
No outs. Runners at first and third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride flowed out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground to the left. York over to second, and a run scores on the double play.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Luis Campusano now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 5. Bottom of the first. Here's O'Neill Cruz. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Lau at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. King, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Hit hard, base hit. Lau around second, headed for third. He's in there.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
1 ball, no strike.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you
pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nick York in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. To third. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they strand a pair. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Padres 5 and the Pirates nothing. Second inning set to go. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Keller back to work. Cronenworth,
That's inside.
a
That's the
seventh
ball.
round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Zips it across. That takes care of Cronenworth. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres.
Tatis Jr.
Off
That's
the mark
up.
there.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Tatis, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, what?
There's a strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball
1-1.
right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And a good
No,
eye
that's
there.
outside. Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Padre. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's in there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So, man aboard. Next is the speedy first baseman on the ground.
Ball.
And he grabs it in foul ground. In the air out to center. Sizing this one up. Merrill pulls it in on the run. And at first, this is Joey Bart. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to crawl back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's low. That's a ball.
And ball 1. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mangum should have this one. Pulls it in for the out. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Misses inside. Ball one. One out, bases empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. Out to short. Gonzalez tosses to first. Bogart's retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, the pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a high chopper. Cronenworth. And he beats the throw. He's safe. So man aboard at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive, base hit down the line. Cruz around second, on his way to third. In there safely. Runners on the corners with one gone. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Hauls it in, 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. This guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
High fly ball out to left field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. You're dialed into the show. Back here at PNC Park, now the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Keller back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one to first, and that chance handled, and he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 0 for 1 so far. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Loud drifts towards it, corrals it, 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Luis
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains 5-3.
I could never get enough of this kind of stuff 'cause
And we're back, bottom of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 12. That's to third. Sends it over to Sheets. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's Joey Bart now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Bart rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
On the ground, out to short. Safe, he beats it. It's 5-5. 1 down, and now it's Brandon Loud. First pitch misses. And that's through there for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. 2-1. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Goes down looking. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He will score, and they take the lead, 6-5. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. There's a swing and a miss.
4 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights it off. You'll see another. Just missed.
That's down.
It's a good take.
Out to short. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Pirates 6, Padres 5. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The wind to the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2.
Laureano.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The Pirates up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 7-6.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hunter Bruno gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hunter.
Now at the plate,
Bruno.
Jackson Merrill. In the air, left side. Mangum settles under this one. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Gavin Sheets digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. Mason Montgomery loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Matson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.